Hello everyone, Ryan here. So I just saw the movie Happy Death Day. I don't really know what to think about it. I mean, it's like part of me believes that it completely sucks. And then the other part of me believes that it's like a mediocre movie at best, mediocre horror movie at best, and has I mean, it's pretty much, it's about this like stuck up college girl, self-centered college girl who she ends up reliving the same day over and over, which also happens to be the same day that she's killed. And the only way that she can stop this endless, or rather, I guess, seemingly endless loop is by figuring out who her killer is. And of course, I mean, for me, it's just a complete ripoff of Groundhog Day. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the movie Groundhog Day, which stars Bill Murray. Came out sometime in the 90s, I believe. I want to say like mid-90s. It's pretty much the same thing, except in this movie, it involves an actual death scenario. Although, I do remember in Groundhog Day, Bill Murray's character, he did kill himself. At least more than a couple of times, I believe. So yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying, like, this movie is like pretty much a complete ripoff of Groundhog Day. It's pretty much like a reboot. They might as well have called it that. I mean, why not? They should have called it a reboot of Groundhog Day. But no, they call it Happy Death Day. Supposedly it's from the same producer of other movies like Get Out and The Purge and The Visit. Also supposedly Whiplash and Split. I remember I liked the movie Whiplash, and I definitely liked the movie Split and Get Out as well. I didn't like The Purge or The Visit. I don't know, I didn't enjoy this movie. I mean, I will say, like, in the beginning of the movie, I actually enjoyed watching this main character, this self-centered girl, this college girl. I kind of enjoyed watching her meet her demise. It's just in the very beginning, you know, she comes off as very, like, extremely self-centered. I mean, I could, like, use other words to describe it, but ultimately it would just come back to, yeah, you know, the fact that she's just very self-centered. Well, then after that, I was just like, you know, I mean, I don't know what this actress is. Her name's Jessica Roth or Roth or Rothy. I don't know. Rothe. Supposedly she was in the other movie called La La Land, or I never saw that because, I mean, I'm not into musicals, so. But yeah, I never seen her before. I mean, as far as her performance goes, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I guess she gave like kind of a decent performance, but I don't know, I just ultimately it came off as very cliche and just very kind of stale, or yeah, it's, to me, it just, the whole thing again was just a rip off of Groundhog Day. I don't know, I'm surprised that this movie was actually able to be made. Like, I mean, I don't know if the producer or director or whoever, like, I don't know if, I wouldn't be surprised if they had to pay a certain amount or some kind of royalty or something to those who who made Groundhog Day. I don't know. I mean, even like at the end of the movie, there's even mention. They even mention there's a character that mentions Groundhog Day, and they mention Bill Murray in the movie Groundhog Day. It is. I mean, come on. It's like, for me, I took that as like that was the makers of this movie. To me, I took that as like a sign that was them admitting. That was pretty much them admitting that they ripped off Groundhog Day. It's. I mean, even if I were to ignore that fact, even if I were to ignore the fact that they ripped off Groundhog Day, and I were to just analyze the story itself, I was still able to figure it out. I was able to figure it out within the first 10 to 20 minutes of the movie. Because I mean, I figured, well, granted, I don't want to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it, but I figured, like, I was kind of like, well, it's either this person or this person, and possibly like some wild card relative or friend or whatever. And it turned out that I was right. My first guess, I was actually right about who the killer was. And so, I mean, it didn't surprise me at all. So I made it, and then I was like, why the hell did I watch this at all? I probably could have guessed who the killer was without even watching it. I mean, and it's, for me, it's rare when that happens, when I'm able to guess who the killer is in a movie, especially in a horror movie. When I'm able to guess who the killer is, within the first 10 to 20 minutes. I mean, come on. That's the least they could have done. The very least they could have done was, I don't know, tried to, like, add a whole bunch of extra elements to the story, or, in an effort to throw off the viewer. But no, they didn't do that. They took the easy way out. In my opinion, they took the easy way out. So, so ultimately, I guess, as far as the rating goes, I guess I'll give this, I'll give this no more than like a 6 6.5 out of 10. I guess you could round it up to 7 at the most, but for me, like 6.5 out of 10. That's, yeah. And actually, I think I consider that to be like me being generous. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I guess it might be an okay movie to watch when like you just want to pass the time, or like when you really have no idea what you want to watch in between other movies. And so yeah, but hey, that's just my opinion. You know, if you disagree with my opinion, that's great, that's cool, that's awesome. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you've seen this movie too. If you liked it, if you hated it, and all that. So yeah. So that'll do for my review of Happy Death Day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And of course, as always, till next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.